We're demonstrating against the brutal regime of benefit sanctions that the Tory government and the coalition government have imposed.
Our part in it is obviously people who have got a disability or illness, so if they're on ESA, Employment Support Allowance, mainly probably people who are in the RAG, the Work-Related Activity Group, who do have to attend the job centre on occasion. Because of a lot of them are vulnerable or they don't know the system or know what they're supposed to be doing, they are being sanctioned because they've missed a letter, they haven't read a letter, they've missed an appointment, or they haven't done one of these things they're supposed, the job centre insists that they do as part of their claim, and they're being sanctioned and sometimes not even knowing why or when it's happened. And obviously if that's the case, that could obviously make their illness or their disability an awful lot worse.
This is the surplus. Well, this is surplus as far as they're concerned. This is just surplus population, which they want to spend the minimum amount of money on. They're driving people mad. They're destroying their health. It's a cruel and unnecessary system.
Stories we hear are just horrific, and I just want to give one example that maybe people can relate to. So for example, if someone has, say, an anxiety disorder and gets medication, it's so difficult to get up out of bed in the morning, but they get sanctions if they don't turn up. So it's kind of the two together. You can't actually make it. You can't expect from someone who takes psychotic medications that they take a regular schedule. That's part of the problem. So it's just the very problem that makes them rely on benefits makes them then receive the sanctions. It's just completely ludicrous to me.
Well, I think sanctions are unfair. I mean, there's no reason for them. People want to work, with the media and everything that they're putting across about, you're either a hard-working family or you're a scrounger with nothing in between, and we all know that's not true. They're insulting the average person's intelligence by making people believe that, and they're just picking on the most vulnerable people that can't fight back.
Disabled people are being driven to suicide and starving to death. Mark Woods, who's on this poster, the coroner found he had no food in his stomach and he starved to death, and he lived in Cameron's constituency in Oxfordshire.
Under this government, it has been driven up a lot of notches. It has just gone through the roof. The amount of sanctions that have been handed out is just like nothing else you've known, and to my mind, they are purposely doing it. They are doing it. In fact, it's people have said they have found information to say that it's been sent down from on top. Let's get the people off of it. Either stop them claiming ESA in the first place or frighten them off it. That has been definitely sent down from on top.
Well, the Green Party is for benefits with, unconditional benefits, so no sanctions. I mean, we would have the citizen income anyways, which would be completely unconditional, so you would get your minimum to have a good life. Everyone would get that, so sanctions would be completely out of there.
Sadly, I don't have a lot of faith in it changing, no. All I seem to feel at the moment is that they'll be slightly nicer about it, but I'm not sure. They won't budge on stopping the work capability assessment. They don't seem to have been questioned, or I haven't heard about sanctions at the moment, so I'm not really sure what their handle is and what were the sanctions, but I don't really feel it's kind of one of their priorities.
We need change, and we need change now. It's gone on for too long, and I think everyday people are all fed up with it. They just need a voice, and we're hoping to be part of that. And with all the other organisations, we need to get together, demonstrate, organise and fight for our rights, basically.
Well, welfare benefits are essential for people's existence, and this brutal regime of imposing the austerity and the cuts on disabled people and poor people needs to end.